will stay in my hand. So I listen and I read and I study about how to do it all just right. Gotta make sure I'm convenient and ease my way in the spotlight. But if I stay quiet, then what will get done? Not speaking up doesn't help anyone. This is my rebirth. This is the joy in learning my place on the earth. This is the time, if not now then when. You can't have a journey if you don't begin. When you follow your rainbow, there might not be any goal. But why not look down from the top of the ark? There's so much joy to behold. The world is your oyster, so don't be a crab. The brass ring is there, just reach out and grab. This is your rebirth. This is the joy in learning your place on the earth. This is the time, if not now then when. You can't have a journey if you don't begin. This is your rebirth. This is the joy in learning your place on the earth. This is the time, if not now then when. You can't have a journey if you don't begin. Ooh. Good evening, everybody. My name is Heather O'Day. I'm the music director here of the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living in Amato, Arizona. I hope you all had a beautiful, beautiful Easter, and I hope that you enjoyed Jenny Jean last week. And this week we have a very, very special guest, and he is returning to us after many months of walking a Camino of his own. Mr. Nathen Aswell with his Chapman stick. Nathen, how you doing tonight?
I am doing fabulously, and I'm so glad to be back. Thanks so much for inviting me back, Heather. Yeah.
So cool, man. So we're talking tonight about the turning over new leaves and taking that journey, and what our learnings might be in that journey and the revelations from point A to point Z. So, Nathen, what do you have? I know that you've turned over quite a few leaves in the bunts, and so have I, but we want to hear about you.
Well, I've got some good things to report for sure, but I don't want to say it all in one go. So I'll just start by saying when I was looking at this theme, and of course it resonates with me, and I loved your opening song. It's just bang on the money. My first offering this evening is a song of mine called "Do That Thing," because how often have we heard about the longest journey, the hardest journey being from the head to the heart. And as I'm sure you can relate, I think pretty much everyone who writes songs that they most need to hear. And so knowing that I have been someone, I think I've made some significant strides in the opposite direction, but knowing very much that I'm someone who spends too much time in my head, this was a song to encourage me to be more in my body. And I think that that's the best way to experience rebirth, is to live more from the heart than from the head. So this one's called "Do That Thing." It's a fun, groovy kind of tune. And if you're watching and you want to shake your groove thing, you go right ahead. Do that thing. Here we go.
So that everyone's the same, toe the party line. the score, so you're sure of what's in store. Watch for all the signs, yeah. Remedy, heard about it on TV. It's the latest thing. Search the net so you know which one to get. It does everything. Ha! That whole scene's unraveling. Whatever feeds your soul, whatever makes you whole, whatever makes you feel, whatever makes you heal, whatever makes you sure, whatever makes you pure, whatever makes you sing, sing. Do that thing, get out of your head and just do it. Get out of your head and into your body, out of your head and just do it, yeah. Get out of your head, into your body. We don't need to conform with every deed. We don't need what's new. What we need is to let ourselves be free. What we need is you, yeah. Celebrate that thing you do. Whatever feeds your soul, whatever makes you whole, whatever makes you feel, whatever makes you heal, whatever makes you sure, whatever makes you pure, whatever makes you sing, sing. Do that thing, animate, energize, stimulate, go to it, vitalize, activate, galvanize, just do it. Listen up for a minute, stop your hurrying. What you gonna get with all that worrying? So much to remember, so much to forget. It's gonna kill you if you aren't dead yet, so find a way to unwind, clear your mind. There'll never be a better place in time, because now it's all we have and all there is. So just do it. Do that thing, ooh, that thing that makes you sing. Whatever feeds your soul, whatever makes you whole, whatever makes you feel, whatever makes you heal, whatever makes you sure, whatever makes you pure, whatever makes you sing, sing. Do that thing, just do what you will, but harm none. Just got to remember that golden rule, which is do what you will, but harm none. And let kindness be your fuel, whatever feeds your soul, whatever makes you whole, whatever makes you feel, whatever makes you heal, whatever makes you sure, whatever makes you pure, whatever makes you sing, sing. Do that thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Man. Oh. Uh-oh. Boy, I got stuff queued up for my next song, man, because that just inspired me so much.
Oh, cool.
I never got to turn it off again. Oh man, that was wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, I was sitting there just grooving right along, just like
Excellent.
I could not help but like groove and play along and sit here and go, man, you know, the only thing that I don't like about the Chapman stick, you know, I
Oh.
play the bass too, right?
Yep.
And there's no need for a bass line when you're around.
That's right, baby.
Man, I was just grooving. I can't wait to. And for those at home, we are pre-taping this because Nathen is in Canada, and he can't always come to a Wednesday night at his local time. So I'm going to play this back and be practicing to that one. I'll tell you what, that is beautiful.
Thanks.
Grooves.
And thanks for accommodating me by being willing to pre-record it, because I know that that's you going above and beyond. So thank you for that.
No worries at all. No worries at all. You're well worth it. More than worth it. Your talents and your time's very much appreciated. So thank you.
My pleasure.
And that song actually reminds me of one that I did a couple of months ago that's also pretty upbeat here, and it's about the exact same thing. It's that journey, those 18 inches from the head to the heart. And in Science of Mind, we spend so much time in the head space, it's really easy to forget about the heart space. And I think during this journey in a life journey, if you're not acknowledging that heart space at the same time, then you're not fully participating in what those lessons have to offer you. So,
Amen.
Without further ado, here is Awaken to Peace.
Changes in the air, just breathe it in. An ever-growing fire, stronger than it's ever been. Like a bud afraid to open, it hurts you less to bloom. So you take a leap of faith and emerge from a womb. Oh, you've been asleep for longer than you care to admit. When there's so much light, it blows the dark apart. Awaken to peace. Oh, awaken to love. Hey, a path appears before you. Walk in grace and ease, subtle as the rain, falling light upon your face. But it's not a field of poppies to lull you back to sleep. A stunning road of light, straight to pip you of your grief. Oh, how long will it take us to understand that the future of our world is in our minds and in our hands? Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy, something from above. Awaken to peace now, wake to love, awaken to joy, something from above. But don't forget the very hardest part is the journey from your mind down to your heart. So open up your eyes, you'd be so surprised at what you have to give when you reach inside. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy, something from above. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy, something from above. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy, something from above. Awaken to peace now, gotta pray for love now, gotta pray for joy now, something from above now. Awaken to peace, awaken to love, awaken to joy, awaken to peace.
I love the way the lyrics of the stuff that you're doing today is just like right on the money. Just perfect for the theme we're talking about.
Thank you.
Really
Thank
nice.
you.
And I know that I mentioned when we were together last time that you sounded like you reminded me of someone, and it's just uncanny. It's uncanny, Heather. How much you got to check it out. Google Amanda Marshall. She was a Canadian artist that was big in the 90s, I guess, and I think her biggest hit was a song called Birmingham. But yeah, just check out Amanda Marshall. It's like every time you open your mouth, I'm thinking, oh my God, like they're twins, separated at birth or something. Yeah, it's
All right. Now, I really do have to check her out. I listened to, the last time you told me about her, I listened to about 45 seconds of it, and then I got distracted in my little ADD brain. So I got to go back and give her a real good listen while I'm relaxing one of these days very soon, and I will report back to you.
yeah. Well, bottom line is it's a compliment. I mean, it's a beautiful, rich, smoky kind of sound you have. So
Thank you so much.
yeah.
So what else have you got for us? What else is taking you on your journey this time around?
Well, as I was listening to you sing this last song, I was thinking, yes, of course, we all want to make that journey from the head to the heart. And sometimes fear can get in the way, right? And in particular, and I know I talked about this when we were together last time, I acknowledge that I'm a recovering perfectionist, as are many people. Yeah, I'm sure that given the opportunity, we would all acknowledge that. And so I wrote this next song for those of us who are waiting for conditions to be just perfect before we make the journey from the head to the heart. And this is a nudge to not wait until then. The song is called Jump Right In. And if we were in person, I would be getting you to do the response. Well, actually, there was a response to do that thing as well. But hey, I can't sing two parts at once. So this one is, the chorus goes, I'm gonna have to jump right in. You'd sing, jump right in. I'd sing, jump right in, jump right in. But of course we can't do that because we can't sing in time on Zoom, unfortunately.
No, we
But
can't.
I just wanted to be able to say that to you so that you can bop along. Not only bop along, but sing along, because I know you'll want to do that.
You bet. I always want to bop along to your stuff. Again,
Thank you. Well, I'm a bass player first too, right? So, I mean, we know all about the groove. If it doesn't have a groove, what's the point? So, okay, so here we go. This is Do That Thing. And last thing I like to say, again, this is fun, is, I thought what cultural icon best represents that energy of being stuck, of not being willing to make a decision either way. And what came to mind for me was Humpty Dumpty. So Humpty Dumpty gets prominently featured in the second verse of this song. So here we go. Jump right in.
Sitting up here on my high horse, sure do like the view. The grass looks greener on the other side. Don't know what to do. If I keep all my options open, play it safe and wait, my whole life is gonna pass me by. Time to step up to the plate. I'm gonna have to jump right in. Yes, I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna jump right in to find out I can fly. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty got a great call. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again, 'cause all they found where he landed was his shell and his clothes. His transformation was like total. Where did he get to? I suppose he went and jumped right in. Yes, he went and jumped right in. He went and jumped right in to find out he could fly. Well, I'm scared to jump, but you know what they say. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. I might fall and I might cry, but both feet are in and I'm not turning back. 'Cause even if I get busted or maybe lose my shell, I'll be a better man for it, or with some tales to tell. Once I decide to move forward, the universe will move too. And it's not what I do, it's how I do it. It's gonna see me through. Yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. Yes, I'm gonna jump right in. I'm I'm gonna jump right in to find out I can fly. Yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. You know I'm gonna jump right in. Yes, I'm gonna jump right in. You know I'm gonna jump right in. You know I'm gonna jump right in to find out I can fly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Nathan, that was so awesome. I love that one, the jump right in.
Thank you.
And I was I was there. I was treating my guitar as my bass for a little bit. You know, just kind of grooving on that, man. It was
Cool.
so much fun. So much fun. All right. Well, that actually leads me right into the next thing. I have a set list here, and I'm going, oh my gosh, we are blending so beautifully right now. This one here is called The Gentle Bud of My Heart. And like a lot of my music, it's based off of Ernest Holmes' words. And when he talks about how a blossom can't return to the bud and an old thought can't have a new thought, everything has to be constantly expanding and moving forward. And so diving right into that, this is a song called The Gentle Bud of My Heart. Tell the gentle bud of my heart, it soon shall have release. Its roots grow deep and wide in the fertile ground of peace. Tell the gentle bud of my heart, it soon shall have its chance. Nature demands change so that we may advance. A blossom cannot return to the bud, the old thought cannot hold the new. So we must learn to bloom and grow and let spirit's light shine through. Tell the gentle bud of my heart, it soon shall have release. Its roots grow deep and wide in the fertile ground of peace. Tell the gentle bud of my heart, it soon shall have its chance. Nature demands change so that we may advance. Short and sweet and to the point.
Wow, great, perfect. And I'm smiling. Basically, I'm completely in agreement with what you said just a minute ago about how in sync we are. Like, you're just gonna love how well my next song fits with that one. And you know, as most people don't know, we didn't talk about this. You chose the theme. We picked songs independently, but we didn't talk about them, and that's what I love about this. So it just turns out to just be divine, really.
I can't wait. I mean, it's our mutual friend Sky Nelson. That's been the basis of his entire study for years, is the synchronicities.
Right.
And here we are,
Here we
synchronized right up.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, here's my song to the heart. Basically, this was my answer to my last song. My last song was Jump Right In, which is really about, making a commitment to take action. And after I wrote it, I thought, okay, so what do I want to commit to? And this is my answer. It's called To Love.
is the grace to love with these hands and with this heart. I can start to love, to love, to love, to love. I've been bruised and I've been burned. Still I yearn to love. So I'll forgive and I'll forget, pay my debt to love, to love, to love, to love. Because love is all there is, ever was and will be. I may win and I may lose, still I'll choose to love. I may stand and I may fall, still I will give all to love, to love, to love, to love, to love.
Wow. We really are synchronized.
Yep.
Way to hear this one. This is a song called The Matter of the Heart. And I had written it actually quite impromptu. And I said this on the stream a couple of weeks ago that I wrote it for one of my friends who was going through a extremely difficult time. And I was just encouraging her from afar to open her heart and engage and know that it's going to be okay in the end. And in the month of February, our theme was Matters of the Heart, or the heart of the matter. And the song presented itself in the car on the way down to church. And so I kind of had to, snapdash, throw it in the tablet, get it all together before I performed it half an hour later. But these are the most heartfelt words that I had for her at that time. And just an encouragement to, in her own time, to ease in to the process of healing and forgiving. So, Matters of the Heart.
Can I pray for you? What can I do to make it all go away? If I talk to you, what would I say to make it all okay? It's not a feeling of guilt or obligation, or a matter of doing my part, for there's no pity in this soul of mine. It's just how I feel, it's a matter of the heart. I'm making way for you, but I know that you can't meet me there. What you've been going through, I can't imagine the immense pain. It's not a matter of my own opinion, of the who's and the how's and the what's. Well, you're my best friend through thick and thin. That's who you are. It's a matter of the heart. The day will come soon, I know, when you open up again. The dawn will break across your face, through the tears and the fears and the could have been. Can I sing for you? What melody will ease your mind? I wanna scream and cry with you, but you're not picking up this time. It's not a matter of acceptance, at least right now the hurt's too strong. What you're breathing through, I breathe with you. That's how I feel, it's a matter of the heart. It's a matter of the heart. I wanna scream and cry with you, but you're not picking up this time. It's not a matter of acceptance, at least right now the hurt's too strong. What you're breathing through, I breathe with you. That's how I feel, it's a matter of the heart. It's a matter of the heart.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. And how many times has somebody said those words to you, or you have said those words to someone else who was really, really hurting, or was kind of going through their dark night of the soul, whether temporarily or long term, and needed a little pick me up and somebody to know that, they were just there for them if they needed the help.
On a completely different note, I wanted to say how much I enjoyed you using the harmonizer on your voice.
Thank you.
For two reasons. One, the sound of your voice doubled is great. But second, the fact that you used it sparingly. You just put it in here and there on just the lines that needed it most. It was beautiful. It was a really nice touch. Very well done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
That is something that I'll say for, when we're on, you and I, we both really enjoy using the technology that's available to us to put concerts together and to put music together. And especially in this time of the pandemic when we can't really see each other, things are starting to open up a little bit here, but it's nothing like what it was in 2019.
Yeah, and I don't think it ever will be again. So there are things that we've all learned in this last year that we'll carry forward into whatever's coming next. But yeah, whatever was normal, I think, is gone for good. It will come back to some extent, but we are forever changed by this experience, which I think is a good thing. I think it seemed like we all needed a wake-up call. So we got it. Big time.
Yeah, in spades.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a time, it still is. It's a time of healing, and it's a time of transformation, and So what better time than springtime and Easter time to talk about those things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of matters of the heart and transformation, I don't think I mentioned this to you last time. I did talk about the Camino. I remember that very much, and I don't know if I mentioned this. Every year I pick a word, which is my theme for the year. So my word for 2019 was freedom. I really wanted in 2020 to more fully... when I came back from the Camino in late 2019, my word for 2020 was freedom, because I wanted to live the sense of freedom and simplicity that I felt on the Camino more in my everyday. And some extraordinary things came out of that. Most importantly, most significantly, I met the love of my life, and we got married in December. So my word for 2021 is surrender, and my choice of surrender is I want to move even more deeply into the freedom. This connection, the journey which we keep talking about, from the head to the heart. So moving more and more deeply into that choice, surrendering more and more deeply into that choice. And so that's one thing I wanted to share. And in relation to all that, I've been having great fun since around the time you and I connected last year in September. I started about 2-3 weeks, I think, before you and I had our concert. Every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, I do something called Morning Musings. I have a thought. I find a quote or some quotes that really resonate with me about that particular thought. I set them to music, and then share a little bit of silence, and then go into the music again. And I've written over 30 of them now. I'm just having a ball. I haven't missed a Wednesday since August, whatever it is, 12th of last year. And I'm just having so much fun creating these. And so there are a couple that I would like to share if we have time. The one that I would like to share next is called The Simple Things, because, again, coming back to what I said about the Camino, I am living my intention. My life is getting more and more simple, and specifically the quotes that I found, which I just loved about the relationship between, hang on, I don't want to misquote here. Let me get these quotes here. Where are they? There they are. The extraordinary in the ordinary. That idea that, we have to our lives have to be X, when we get the car, when we get the house, when we get X, when in reality, the miracles are happening all the time, all around us. All we have to do is to be open and receive the extraordinary in the ordinary. So the quotes that inspired this chant are, "The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them." That's by Paulo Coelho. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. Coelho. And the other quote is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. "The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common." So I put those two together and I created this chant called The Simple Things. It's a 2-part chant, so I'll sing each part. And then for those of you watching, if you want to sing with me, that's great. And if you want to sing the other part, the second part while I'm singing the first and vice versa, that will also work. So I'll sing it and then I'll just loop through it a little bit. Here we go. The Simple Things. First part.
The simple things are the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Only the wise can see them. The simple things are the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Only the wise can see them.
Here's the second part.
May I see the miraculous in the everyday. May I see the miraculous in the everyday.
So it's just a drone. So now I'll just keep going back and forth between both parts and sing whatever speaks most to your heart.
The simple things are the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Only the wise can see them. The simple things are the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Only the wise can see them. May I see the miraculous in the everyday. May I see the miraculous in the everyday. The simple things are the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Only the wise can see them. May I see the miraculous in the everyday. May I see the miraculous in the everyday. The simple things are the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Only the wise can see them. May I see the miraculous in the everyday. May I see the miraculous in the everyday. May I see the miraculous in the everyday. May I see the miraculous in the everyday.
May I simply piggyback onto that?
Yes, absolutely.
Looking forward, looking back, can't keeps your heart and mind in lack. A single-minded vision sets the heart free. Busy hands, a busy mind. You don't think you have the time, but you'll find that if you close your eyes and breathe, then like a butterfly embracing all its beauty, from a chrysalis of shame you will awake. Just be still and know that in that present moment, the universe will show you the right road to take. Don't miss your miracle. Don't miss your miracle. It all is possible if you trust and believe that miracles are made by you and me. Expect a greater good today, so you'll know no other way. Refill yourself with faith and overcome your fears. In that conscious unity, if it's to be, it's up to me. Everything you need has always been right here. And just like a moonbeam dancing on the water, your imagination casts a shining net. You were born to create and you can't help it. We are all one spirit manifest. Don't miss your miracle. Don't miss your miracle. It all is possible if you trust and believe that miracles are made by you and me. Don't miss your miracle. Don't miss your miracle. It all is possible if you trust and believe that miracles are made by you and me. That miracles are made by you and me.
Beautiful. Has anybody ever told you what a good lyricist you are?
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that sincerely because, you and I have both heard a ton of music. And, I think it's really challenging for all of us as songwriters to say things in a way that is unique, not full of stereotypes and whatever. And yeah, every time I'm listening to your lyrics, I'm going, wow, she's saying that so well. So yeah, well done.
Wow, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah, I only started writing a couple of years ago. But the fact that Science of Mind opened me up to that's really what finally broke the writer's block and broke the heart open. It literally broke me open to express it, because there's, you and I as musicians, what that feels like to only have the music and the word, and to be doing other people's words, it doesn't exactly get the point across. I would rather have either the download or the inspiration or whatever you want to call it, and be authentic. And the chord structure comes, but it's the it's the accessibility of it, and not only to an audience but to yourself as the performer. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. And
You're welcome. Very welcome.
Now, is it your morning musings that have been picked up by New Thought Network?
Yes. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. Robert Brzezinski, he's just a lovely man, reached out to me about a month ago now and said, hey, for those who don't know Robert Brzezinski and the New Thought Media Network, there's a Facebook page you can go to. And Robert is just interested in building community with whomever, is sharing this kind of energy musically, prayer, podcasts, whatever. So he reached out to me and said, hey, would you like your Wednesday program to be carried on the New Thought Media Network? And I said, sure. So that hasn't meant anything to me in terms of the content. It's still, between 10 and 15 minutes every Wednesday, but for about a minute and a half at the beginning and at the end, there are all these fancy graphics. and I believe it's being distributed to many more people. So there's an opportunity for many more people to see and hear it. So I'm very happy and grateful for that, and hoping that more people are enjoying it. I certainly have great joy creating them. So.
Well, it's fantastic. Congratulations. I mean, that's a platform that you, and what I notice so much about you is that you put so much thought and so much time and care into your morning musings, your programs. You have your Appreciation Monday online, and it's fully authentic. It's full participation. It's fully you. There is nothing that I love more than seeing those posts from you, because they are so heartfelt, and it's really wonderful to see how caring and how often and how much you show up for the rest of us. Thank you for that.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. There's something very powerful, right, in just continuing to show up. And, probably like you, most of the time we do what we do without much awareness of the impact it's having. And then every once in a while, I'll get a comment like that from someone, which really means a lot, because, all you need to do is to hear it from one person, right? Okay, good. Source manifesting as Heather this morning. Great. I'm on track. Good. Thank you. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have another song for us?
I do. I realize we're going a little bit over time. I actually have two. Is that okay?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So this first one is another chant. I'm finding, I don't know if this is completely true in my completely unbiased opinion, but the more I do these chants on Wednesday, the better I think they're getting. It's probably not completely true, but anyway, I'm picking the two that I've chosen to share today are two of the more recent ones. And this one is fun. I've been, on top of my annual theme, I have also been picking monthly themes, actually based on the Unity 12 Powers. I don't know if you're aware of those, but they have a power for every month of the year. So for January, it was faith. For February, it was strength. For March, it was wisdom. And now for April, interestingly enough, it's love. You'd think it would be in February, but anyway. So I've just finished writing 5 chants about wisdom, and this is the last one. And again, I go on to Google and I just put, quotes about wisdom, and I just find these fantastic quotes, and some of them, literally, the words just jump off the page at me. And this one, I just saw it and went, well, I've got to do something with this. It's actually an old nursery rhyme called A Wise Old Owl. I don't know if you've heard it. The words are, a wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Now, wasn't he a wise old bird? And I loved it because, obviously the connection between wisdom and being silent, being quiet, listening so that we can really receive. And, again, just another tool that we have to make that journey from the head to the heart. We have to be receiving. We have to be open to receiving whatever comes our way. So this is a fun little nursery rhyme that I put to music with a fun groove, but that's the whole idea behind it is I made it into a 3-part chant, which is fun. I really wish I could sing all 3 parts, but anyway, I'm sure you'll have fun singing along. The first part is pretty close to what I said already. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. But I changed the last line. I want to be just like that wise old bird, stating my intention. And then the second part is the less he spoke, the more he heard. I want to be just like that wise old bird. And the last part is hoo, what a wise old owl, hoo, what a wise old bird. So as I said, I'll just loop through all three and whoever wants to sing whatever. But yeah, it's a fun song to sing along to and have us think in a groove-filled kind of way. The power of listening, the power of hearing, power of tuning in. Here it goes.
Wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I wanna be like that wise old bird. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I wanna be like that wise old bird. The second part. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I want to be just like that wise old bird. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I want to be just like wise old bird. Here's the third part. Hoo, what a wise old owl. Hoo, what a wise old bird. Hoo, what a wise old owl. What a wise old bird. Okay, now when I go through again, I'll just sing all three of those parts, and I'm going to change the chords a little bit here and there. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I want to be like that wise old bird. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I want to be just like that wise old bird. Ooh, what a wise old owl. Ooh, what a wise old bird. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I wanna be like that wise old bird. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I want to be just like that wise old bird. Ooh, what a wise old owl. Ooh, what a wise old bird. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I wanna be like that wise old bird. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. I wanna be like that wise old bird. Ooh.
Woo-wee!
Isn't that fun?
That is so much fun. That is something you can really get into. You can
Yeah.
sink your teeth into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
hearing like Tedeschi Trucks Band in there, like
Wow.
Allman Brothers, you know, that
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that just gets down in the swamp. It is so good. Wow.
Cool.
Fantastic.
I look forward to doing that with a room full of people and hearing all those parts going together.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll happen.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, we might have to come up with something. There has to be a platform out there other than a Zoom or a Facebook Live or whatever that would allow for something that's in real time. We've got to find it.
Yeah, there are some programs. I can talk to you about that at some point. But yeah, there are some.
Okay.
Definitely.
Let's talk about that, because things like that inspire me to get groups together, even on video. So yeah, let's definitely talk about it.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna do my last song was gonna be meditation, because I've been accused of writing songs that are too slow or too folky, and maybe not modern enough.
Wow.
Yeah, but
And you're ignoring that, right?
right. Yes,
God,
exactly.
excellent.
But I do have to agree in a certain way that I need to expand my horizons a little tiny bit. I can't always be, the great adage, I can't be kumbaya all the time, right?
I would never have thought that about you.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
But no, I'm gonna go past meditation, and I'm gonna go off of this wise old owl theme. I've got a song about an animal who lives in the forest too.
Cool.
About the wolf. It's the wolf's eyelash, and it's based on the final chapter of the book Women Who Run with the Wolves. And the story goes, "Don't go into the woods. Don't go into the woods," all the villagers said, "because then you'll meet the wolf and the wolf will eat you." And the little girl says, "No, I can't not go into the woods. I have to go into the woods, or else my life won't begin. I won't have any experience." So she ventures off into the woods, and she finds the wolf, and the wolf is crying and howling and "Ai." And so she takes the wolf's paw out of the trap and dresses his wounds, and then says, "Okay, well, everybody said you have to eat me because you're the wolf, so go ahead, I'm done for." And the wolf says, "No, no, no. I'm a wolf from a different time and from a different place, and because you trusted me, I'm going to give you my gift." And so the wolf plucks an eyelash and says, "I see down into the soul. And if you take my eyelash, you can see through down into the soul as well. And the big question for you, little maiden, is where I this soul? Where is the soul?" And so that's what this song is about. Where is the soul in the wolf's eyelash?
Soul, fair maiden, where are these soul? Where are these soul, fair maiden, where are these soul? Where are these soul, fair maiden, where are these soul? Looking through the eyelash of the wolf like a window into their hearts. Use the fear within thyself and transform it into love. Ooh, little child, don't you wanna have a bigger world? Ooh, little child, it's a great big place, and this person has a lesson if you only stop and look down through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf. Take the breath of the forest trees and always keep it in your heart. You gotta let 'em in now. Through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf. Ooh, little child got the call of the wild in you. Ooh, little child got the call of the wild in you. Yeah, little child. Where are these souls maiden? Where are these souls? Where are these souls maiden? Where are these souls?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you. Toughy, but it's. But that's I actually got with my bandmates, and one of my bandmates is my husband. But we recorded that song for my most recent EP that came out right before Valentine's Day, and my guitarist pointed out the fact that it sounded kind of like "Speedy's Comin'" by the Scorpions. And it goes, Speedy's coming. So he will forever call that his Speedy's Coming song. But yeah, that one, it's much like much of what I write. It's based upon Reverend Donna's talks, the Sunday talks. Either that or it's a divine download that comes from somewhere. So that was one of her talks, was seeing through the eyes of the soul. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And again, it's one of those songs that I wish I could hear. I wish I could hear 3 groups of people singing all those refrains at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. But, all right. I will leave
It'll
it up
happen.
to you.
It'll happen. Well, shall I do one more song? Okay. Well, I chose this one to end with for a couple of reasons. One, I think it just encapsulates everything you and I have been talking about today. It's just basically about being filled with joy, about being connected to Source. So it's called "I Say Yes." Just saying yes to the truth of what is. And what I do when I do it live, the chorus is, I say yes, yes, to the thing itself, yes, yes, to the way it works, yes, yes, to what it does, yes, 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 to how to use it. I get people to make the letter Y if they want to as they're doing that. So people hopping up out of their seats and stuff, it's a lot of fun. And the other thing that I say before I do this song is, this is the... I thought one day, what would it have been like if Ernest Holmes and James Brown would have spent the afternoon together? So this is my answer to that. It's another groovy one, another fun one too, for everybody to shake their booty to. So yeah, I hope that you all do that. Move and groove in your seats or get up and dance around the room, whatever you'd like. And yeah, I'm going to sing some very high notes, so don't be afraid. I promise not to break any glass. Or I'll try not to anyway. Okay, here goes.
I say yes, yes, to the thing itself, yes, yes, to the way it works, yes, yes, to what it does, yes, 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 to how to use it, God, Spirit, that's the thing itself. Cause of all creation, origin of everything, it's what makes me sing, powerful foundation. Whatever I'm doing, wherever I'm going, it's the voice that whispers in my ear. I say yes, yes, to the thing itself, yes, yes, works. Yes, yes, to what it does. Yes, 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 to how to use it through me. That's the way it works. A principle in action. Oh, whoops. Slippery lyric. Limitless is what I am. Yes, I know I can live in satisfaction. Heeding the call, having it all. Peace of mind is mine. I say yes, yes, to the thing itself. Yes, yes, to the way it works. Yes, yes, to what it does. Yes, 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 to how to use it. The channel is wide open, the circuitry divine. I'm focused on the positive, and that's fine. I demonstrate abundance and manifest the proof. Immersed in love and wisdom, surrounded by the truth. And I say yes, yes, the thing itself. Yes, yes, to the way it works. Yes, yes, to what it does. Yes, 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 to how to use it. Yes, to the thing itself and to the way it works. Yes, to what it does, and yes, to how to use it. Yes, to the thing itself and to the way it works. Yes, to what it does, and yes, to how to use it. The channel is wide open, the circuitry divine. I'm focused on the positive, and that's fine. I demonstrate abundance and manifest the proof. Immersed in love and wisdom, surrounded by the truth. And I say yes, yes, the thing itself. Yes, yes, the way it works. Yes, yes, to what it does. Yes, 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 to how to use it. I say yes, yes, to the thing itself. Yes, yes, to the way it works. Yes, yes, to what it does. Yes, 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 to how to use it. I say yes, yes, to the thing itself. Yes, yes, the way it works. Yes, yes, to what it does. Yes, 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 to how to use it.
Hallelujah.
Ow!
Yeah.
Get ourselves some religion.
Oh, that was fantastic. Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh. Wow, what a way to end the show, guys. Congratulations, Nathen.
My great pleasure.
This was so much fun, as always. It's always such a blast to have you on the show. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
very much.
My pleasure.
And will you tell the folks one more time where they can go and support you, please?
Sure. My website is nathenaswell.com. You just need to remember to spell Nathen with an E. It's an unusual spelling, NATHENASWELL.com. And on the homepage of my website is a link to my morning musings on Wednesday, which is not my personal Facebook page. It was that, but now it's become my business page, thanks to Robert. It's Small Steps, Big Life with Nathen Aswell. Anyway, you'll see it on the homepage of my website. And right underneath that, for those of you who would be so kind, I do have a PayPal link, because as is the case with Heather and all the musicians, all the artists, we're trying to figure out a way to stay afloat and alive in this time, and we are. Of course we are. Source always provides. And if you enjoyed Heather and enjoyed me this morning and would like to be contributing to her center, to her, to me, please feel free to do that. I'm sure Heather will include links for how you can do that to support her in the center. And
Yes.
yeah, as I said, my PayPal link will be right underneath the link I just said about the morning musings on my homepage on my website.
Absolutely, yes. And Nathen's website link will be in the description of this video below in the comments section of this video, as well as his PayPal link. So please go support him. And if you do choose to support me, a portion of the proceeds do go back to support the online and in-person programs we do have going on at the Sonoran Desert Center. And have appreciated so much having you on the show today, Nathen. Thank you so very much.
You're a treasure. It's just a joy to be with you and hear your songs and sing with you. Well, I look forward to actually making music with you in the same room. That's going to be a hoot.
Yes, that is going to be that's going to be the best time. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we can do this up and down as many times as we want to, but until we're there, feeling that synergy together, I cannot wait for the day for that to happen.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm glad we have this.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes. Well, if it weren't for this internet space, you and I would have never made this connection in the first place. So, thank you, universe, for this. Thank you.
exactly. Yeah.
Next week, our special guest is going to be Deb Chamberlain. So stay tuned next Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live to watch Deb. She is in New Jersey, I believe. So we are international here and across the country and around the globe.
Cool.
You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you again so much for tuning in to Wednesday Night Live. Namaste.
Blessings, everyone.